Oh, it seems happy now. Let's see if it does it now. All right, so it's playing it, it's not actually recording. For some reason, it's not working, so I don't know what's taking it. Anyway, I'll do it on the piano here. That's the piano keyboard instead of that keyboard, which can be done from. Just go through what's going on. So here is just pointing out that we are where we are in this. See the little diamond there? It's not very large. I think we make this larger. Magnification.
How do you get that piano keyboard up, John? I've not seen that online.
I believe you'll find it's under. I think you'll find under tools, but I'm not sure. Options probably. There's our problem. Let's play back devices.
Might be under view.
It could be under view, yeah.
It's okay.
It just came up and put it in place. Right. It's one of those. It's one of those items that it's available. Anyway, but I'll find it for you later. That's
Yeah, okay.
what I wanted to point out though is where it's showing us where the notes are that it's sitting at. It's working here now, right? So I'm going to start with what I think is this is middle C. It's showing it here, so I'll start with a D, and then I'm going to start with a down, another D. You notice this. You notice it's not really doing anything fancy here. If I want to get a little fancier, I can put the dot here. And the keyboard doesn't work much better than this, I'm afraid to say. This keyboard. Now, maybe just my keyboard. It's quite possible. It can be more sophisticated. Okay, well. So 6/8, I thought it was doing all this, right? But this wasn't dotted. So I'll get my 6/8 this way, and I'll fix this. Row your boat. Okay, we're still doing those, but it's not dotted this time, so do it again. Row your boat. So, didn't do it like you hear it, you hear it a little differently. So I'm going to just do a little bit of this. I'm just doing this with the mouse because it's easier to see on the screen what's going on. And I'm going to dot the next note here, because that's what it really is. And now, just play it again. I'm having a great time, aren't I? Let's do this. Obviously, I do most of my stuff with the keyboard or with the mouse, not with that keyboard. However, we'll get somewhere here. So there's some power will come out of it. Spend a little bit of time doing this, not too much time. So you should be able to enter it out faster than that. I can read the notes. You can do it on the piano too, some way, if I can get that to go. Just kind of notes. Okay. So it should be. Have a little patience with me as I'm doing this. Notice I'm frequently editing. tell you that in a moment. You can see this. In the moment, I've got a few things that are wrong here. So I'm going to fix them. It would sound better. But you got the first part done. I think we'll find that somewhere. All right. I got all the notes in there, and I gotta get the right notes now. All right. I think I got the right notes. We're going to find out in a moment. This is 6/8, and one of the nice things that nobody does for you once you typed all this stuff in, it does a few things for you that's kind of nice. I didn't make any mistakes, so we'll find out in a moment here. So I'm going to go to the tools, and I'm going to say, first thing I say is audit the bar lines. And that's just showing it. So I made a mistake. You can see that I have all these things changed around here. That didn't work. So I have to check my mistakes. So I can say undo, which is nice. And I'll just check it. Because I'm copying this from something else. The one who's actually composing, there's a problem. Right there. There's no problem anyway. I'm going to try that audit again. So that's all there's to it. Tools. Lines. Looks good so far. Looks like I got it in right. And it didn't sound quite complete yet. You heard it when I just sort of played a little bit. So this is just composing on the fly. The other little thing is this can be a tool is it can say automatic beams. There, got all the beams where we want. The beams are really just says joins and notes together so you can look at them a little easier. So a couple of keystrokes there did that. And let's just play what we've got so far. You want to know what the instrument was? I'll tell you that in a moment. Staff properties, it's a fiddle. At least I think it's a fiddle, but I think you'll hear something a little later that's real fiddles. A little different. So let's play this. I gotta turn Not bad. Now, let's make it a little more interesting. This is the part that I like. This is how one composes something beyond just putting notes in. Hopefully the piano would be better if I was a piano player, but he didn't put it in anyway. So I'm going to add a new staff. One below it, I'm going to make it basically the same. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole thing. Edit, select all, and copy. And I'm just going to paste it here. Now, do you remember in school singing Row, Row, Rolling Boat? We always had harmony multiple times. Let's see if we can do that. So what we really need to have is something that's going to allow us to make that happen. In this case, it's actually quite simple. We're going to put a bar in. That's just a tab key puts the bar in. I'm going to put so this is 6/8, right? So we need to have that's. I think that's a dot. No, I got that right. 6/8. Yeah, 3/4 time basically. Using that. So dot of half note. Yeah, that's what I'm on in. And another bar. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do a little copy. And I'm going to paste it twice. Paste again. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Let's try this again now. It's still a fiddle as far as I know. It might not be. I don't know. Let's see what I put in here. Let me have a look. What's talking to me? This is not properties. Instrument is. Let's say what it is. Okay, so it hasn't picked one up there. It should be predefined. Normally it defaults to a piano, but we'll put a fiddle in again. Actually, let me put a. Let's just put a viol in. It sounds a little different, but not a lot. So let's give this a try. All right, one more. We can pick a different instrument. I know what we want to do. We'll try this whole thing one more time, and we're going to put a third one in here. So I'll do the same thing. We'll add a staff. Click on this one, and I'll do a copy. It's copy and paste. And now I'm just going to do notice. Copy, paste. Oops, the bars got messed up. That's okay. Fix that. Just delete them. All right. What instrument? Cello. Okay. Let's see if we can find a cello here. Snap properties. You do it differently. So general MIDI. Cello. Let's see what it sounds like. Be interesting. Anyway. I'll just put a bar in there so this looks stronger. That's all. Not bad, not bad. It's kind of interesting. I wanted to demonstrate using, at this point, using this connection just from the computer to a couple of little pretty good quality amplifiers and amplifier here and some speakers. Let's make that a little bit more sophisticated, however. Let's actually use a different MIDI connection, one that I'm pretty sure works. I've used it before. Pull it out of this one. Quite a bit of timing things in, I'm sure. Turn this off so I can plug things in. See how this works with the synthesizer. Now, it should work with it. We'll see what's doing it. Now, see if we get that MIDI connection to work now. Set options. Input device. How much is an input device? MIDI. So that's the input device. It's going to go to MIDI, going to go to this. It's going to go to the amplifier. We'll see what it sounds like. It might be a little different. I suspect because we're now going to use the smarts inside this synthesizer to see if it sounds any better. Same tune. Different sampler, different samples. Kind of neat way MIDI works, right? So